Hey guys, welcome back to another Nascar E5 episode. This is episode 6 of the career mode. Hope you guys are having a great day. We're here from Homestead, Miami, just coming off of a Chevrolet team meeting. And Chevrolet privately spoke to us saying that they were not impressed by the move that we pulled in Atlanta, getting up the track, sliding, the tires obviously being old, slipping up the track, getting into the 42, the fastest car at the time, the one Chevrolet that had the speed to win, and we got into him, putting him into the wall, ending his chances to winning. Chevrolet told us that they were not very happy about that, and at this point, our career with Chevrolet already on a risky beginning, as we've been great off the start of the season, right in the top 5 in points as this whole entire season except for Daytona, and already we have a chance to not be with Chevrolet next season. And I don't want this to happen. I mean, Chevrolet is seeming to be really good, and as Hendrick Motorsports, the best team in the sport, this is a big problem for me. I want to be on the best team in the sport. Joe Gibbs Racing, they're really good. They're really good. But I just don't know if I can see myself winning as much as Hendrick Motorsports. Hendrick Motorsports has brought the best cars, and it's easy to qualify in the background. We qualify pole. But back on with not being with Chevrolet is going to be a big problem because I'm not sure if we're going to hit as much speed from Toyota as Chevrolet has given us soon. Again, demonstrating that with winning the pole for Homestead, Miami. Ricky Stenhouse really fast. LaJoy crashed in qualifying. David Aragon failed inspection. And we start in the front row for the second time this season. We have not won a pole since Auto Club, and we dominated that race. So this could be the start of a dominant day. So we head through the Geico Restart Zone, starting from Homestead, Miami, 9-lap stage 1, 10-lap stage 2, 15-lap stage 3, go right to the end for 37 laps. For the Dixie Vodka 400, we lead through turn 1, and dominance, it's gonna be fully. But I think we have a chance to win today. I think this is a really good car. The handle's really good. We're running right around the top lane. Looking for some really good racing here today. We get right into the wall. First lap here. Just got to test the wall, Just got to test how wall riding works at this track. William Byron, though, really good. He's been kind of popping up this season. 7th in points, I believe, coming to this race weekend. He's really fast. He's been secretly just kind of building up through the point standings, beating a lot of people, and he's been secretly really fast, and I haven't even noticed it myself, unfortunately. He was running good in Phoenix there, in top 5 towards the end of the race. I think finished 4th. I don't remember where he finished, but he finished top 5, I believe. Atlanta, another good finish for him. He finished, I think, 6th, maybe 7th. I don't remember these finishes already, but this race looking like we have a really good car because we have just pulled away from the field. Did not expect this. I'm not sure about the long run though. Obviously, I know nobody really knows how their long run car really is right now unless they did practice. I didn't do practice, so I don't know how my long run car is. But I'm sure it's not going to be that bad. It's probably pretty loose, but I don't imagine it would be that loose to the point where I'm that nervous. But I think we have a great car. I think this is a winning car, really fast car. It's just kind of like Auto Club. Hopefully we could just do what we did in Auto Club, except for lose the race. Get those stage points and everything, make our comebacks that we need to, and be fast in the end. And I think that's exactly what we're going to do today. I think that is our game plan. Or just dominate this race. That could be a very big possibility that we just straight up dominate this race. And kind of just get these points for Texas. I'm not sure how many points I'll make up on the points lead today. Maybe we take back the points lead. But the points have been pretty close up front. If we have a good day, and sweep the stages, we might be able to take the points lead by 1 or 2 points, maybe lose it in Texas, but we are really the top 3, 4 in points have been pretty close. And there's your first caution of the day. I believe William Byron and Kevin Harvick got into each other. I looked at the replay. Unfortunately, I could not get it to record, but we did get the replay, and it did show that William Byron blew a tire in front of Kevin Harvick. Unfortunate end for William Byron's day. We were just talking about how fast he was. And now Brad Keselowski, he's right here with us, and I think he might be in the points lead. He might be kind of in the points lead at the moment as we're speaking, as it's 1 lap to go in the stage. Stage 1 been really good for us. The car's just handling how it's supposed to be. Really good, and I did change the setup before the race, kind of tried something new, a little bit of a balanced, more on the loose side, and it has been working well. I did not expect to have so much speed. We win stage 1, an amazing start to today's race. This is kind of feel like deja vu of Auto Club. Yet to make such a big mistake, though, so I'm waiting for some big mistake. We always make a big mistake in a race. We all know that by now. It is just not something I don't do. As we get back to the restart zone, crossing line, stage 2 is underway, 10 laps. Like we said at the beginning of the race, hopefully we can dominate this stage just like we did in stage 1. Great restart. It wasn't as good, though, as stage 1. We seemed to struggle a little bit, but we really slide up off exit there. I'm not sure what happened there, but Chase Elliott, good. Another one, a Daytona 500 winner. I don't know where he is in points. I'm sure today he might be getting a lot of points, because he seems to be running really good in that Hooters car. I love that paint scheme. I don't know how, I can't tell you how much I love that paint scheme. That thing is just amazing. As in this race weekend, or actually the last race weekend, Hooters has renewed their contract for next season, so you'll see him in probably a couple Hooters cars next season, maybe Homestead. But also, with the big news, I might as well say it now, since I didn't get to say it pre-race. Homestead, Miami will be the home of the championship next season for Season 2 of the career mode. You see us in the background into the wall. And, Happiness Track has the championship. It's going to be really good. You see Cole Custer right to our inside. Cole Custer, though, having a great day so far. Hopefully he can continue this really good speed. As we get right back around the outside, we're going to fly right back around him as we have such a good runoff exit. But besides that, Homestead Miami as the championship is going to bring amazing racing no matter what. We know Homestead Miami brings really good championships, and I think it's great to see it back. Just if we make the championship next season, if we keep this kind of setup car, we might be in a really good position. But if we keep Phoenix, if we make it to the championship this season in Phoenix, I think there is like a 5% chance we win the championship. I don't think I would ever win a championship in Phoenix. It's just not a track I am good at. It's not a track that suits me. I really don't like Phoenix. Not because of the racing aspect. I just don't like it because it's hard to drive in Nascar E5 in my opinion. I know there's other YouTubers who also have the kind of same problem with me, just kind of struggling at this track. But Phoenix is just something of its own. I struggle at that track. And kind of like I struggle at some other short tracks like Richmond. But I'm sure I could probably fix that in Martinsville. I'm running good in Martinsville, but we have really bad straightaway speed all the time, every single time I go there. Maybe it's manual shifting I need to do, which, yes, this is manual shifting this season. So we are probably, I don't know, maybe we're faster in Martinsville, but I always have a weird experience with Martinsville. It isn't for another probably like 7 races until we get there, but so we don't have to worry about that at all. I'm more worried about getting our first career win, to be honest, and then just getting all the stage points, and not stage points, actually stage wins, because I want to get all the playoff points as possible. Collecting this wins gives us 5 playoff points. Winning the stage gives us 1. I mean, I could just collect those all season long and have a big gap coming into the playoffs. And if I had a lot of wins coming into the playoffs, by how we've been running, I think we will have maybe 2 going into the playoffs, if not more. Because we've been really consistent. We get loose off of turn 2. I did notice this towards the end of this run, that on the exit of turn 2, it is like a bump that gets me really loose. And I've been kind of worried about it, but I haven't really noticed it fully until that moment when I got loose. And there's a caution that ends this stage, thankfully, because honestly, this racing has been kind of boring. But we're going to get back racing for stage 3. There's the beautiful sky and the sun starting to go down. This is why we ran this paint scheme. I know it's not a night race, and this is the paint scheme I wanted to race for a night race, but it's close enough in my opinion. I'm not sure when the next night race is. Coca-Cola 600 probably, and then we have probably a lot of night races towards the playoff time. And we'll probably see this paint scheme a lot. I will not be running this for a championship unless it's next season. If I'm still with the team, we get really sliding up off the exit there for the restart. But Cole Custer, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., man, these guys have great days. Ricky, though, starting to take over second. We get right down to the inside and turn 3 and 4, an amazing corner. Still not wanting to really use the inside. The handling is still not where I like it to be on down there. The handling is more meant to be able to run the top line. But here's the shadow. I hate the shadows at this track. I love how realistic it looks and all. But the shadows in the corner right there on the top roof into 1 and 2 kind of just messes me up. It messes with me. I don't know how. When looking at the entry of the corner, trying to just run my line, which I've driven through every corner here. I've hit the wall, like every corner so far. But other than that, coming into the corner, you see the shadow on the side. I'm really used to getting really high up in the corner, but I can't, like where I am positioned while racing, you cannot see the wall. So when I'm doing this, I'm hoping for the best. But somehow I've done really good with the shadows. I'm not sure how it's going, how it works, but I've actually figured out somehow to run the top line even with the shadows already off the start here. But we get right up the track, try not to hit the wall again, 2 laps in a row there. But again, I'm not going to worry about the shadows that much. It's really not that bad of a problem. If it really was, I would be like really struggling right now, but we're not. I'm having a perfect race so far, led every single lap, and really boring because there's been no battles at all. The most we've had was beginning of stage 2, where Cole Custer sent it to our inside or something. That is the most we've had this entire race. I've not had much more. Using the inside here in turn 3, it still slid us right up the track. I think before I had a better corner just because I used a less throttle. 11 to go, and I believe we have 11 laps of fuel. It is going to be close unless we get a caution, but I don't see that caution flying. It's been a very calm day. We get right back down to the inside, though. We've done that, 2 times this race so far? And it hasn't even been that long into stage 1, 4 laps, 5 laps. So that's what got me worried a little bit, seeing how early that the car started to really do that in turn 2. And I did feel it. The car is getting a lot looser in this stage. It's been really loose on the early run. I don't usually have this in the rest of the race. It was loose on the long run and perfectly fine on the early run. But today it's just different, and we slide off a turn to huge contact with the wall. It gives us some bad damage. There's the caution. A second of damage. I'm going to stay out. I think staying out is the best thing we could do. The race is coming to an end. Going to be 7 to go as we come to the line. This means we're good on fuel. We're going to be good for the race. And as we come back through the Geico restart zone, we turn racing in Homestead, Miami. 7 laps to go. Tires are not a worry. Fuel is not a worry. The only worry is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and us not making a mistake, but we slide up big time into the off exit of turn 2. But Ricky Stenhouse Jr., does he take the opportunity? No, he doesn't take the opportunity. He falls back. There was such a big opportunity that I left open, wide open there for Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and he just did not get the memo. And we steal it right from Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And we have just dominated this race. There's been nothing other than this. We have led every single lap. We've swept the stages. We've gotten the most maximum points so far. Can we get the maximum points in the race? This will be the first time in our career we've done it. This will be the first time in our career we've won a Cup Series race. We went from last episode winning to it in the Xfinity Series race to this episode, jumping right into it. This is like the Xfinity Series race, absolute speed. And we have been flying. Feeling like Lightning McQueen when I say that, speed. And it really has. It's been an amazing season so far for the team. Just one thing I'm worried about this season is Chevrolet and our relationship with each other. And if Chevy, does not want to really partner up with me anymore next season, staying with Hendrick Motorsports is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to get the help from Chevy like my teammates would. And moving to a different manufacturer next season is not something I really want to do. Toyota, I just don't see myself really getting as much success as I've had so far this season. And I really don't see it with any other team. Hendrick Motorsports has brought something different. We slide off of turn 2 again. We almost wreck it this time, and I don't want to wreck this car. This has just been such an amazing race. Messing it up would be a very big thing I would do. But I just don't want to do that. And so far I've done an amazingly job at somehow not fully wrecking this car, except for stage 2. But we try to keep it out front. 3 laps to go. This is the biggest opportunity of our career. We're right here, right? Dominant race here in Homestead, a track that I personally love. One of my favorite mile and a halves. Kansas, Homestead, so far been amazing tracks. In Nascar Heat 5, it's just amazing racing, but today it's just been dominant, straight up dominance here in Homestead. We might be able to have that in Kansas. That would be really nice. I like Kansas running the top lane. These 2 tracks, just running the top lane is just something that's so much fun to me. I always liked seeing drivers like Kyle Larson run the top lane, Tyler Reddick run the top lane. It just entertains me so much. I've always wanted to try it. I'm not the best at it. I will admit I am not good. Gary Owens, some of those other good YouTubers who are very good at racing. I do these types of career modes, able to run that top lane. I'm just not built like that. I cannot run laps like that. But 1 lap to go. It's just been a great race. Going for a first career win is going to be amazing. If we just don't make any more mistakes, ease it through off of turn 2. We get sideways a little bit there, but we don't make any more mistakes. Down the back straight for the final time, looking at the palm trees, looking at the blimp all the way up in the sky as we come through turn 3. Getting into the wall, though, I was hoping we could just make it perfectly through the corner, though. But off of turn 4, we slide, but we keep it. And off of turn 4, coming to the line, we win our first career race in Homestead, Miami it is. What a race it has been. It was dominant. Didn't get much passing for the lead. We led every single lap. We swept the stages. I don't see that happening any more time soon. I don't think it would ever happen again. Homestead, Miami brought what was a clinic for us, teaching school for everybody else in the field. An absolute dominance by us. The most dominant race I have ever seen on the NASCAR Heat 5 career mode for myself. I have never had such a dominant race like that. But wow, what a race, and what a paint scheme to win it in. This is my personal favorite paint scheme of a NASCAR Heat 5. I don't have any others than the primary in this one, but there's your finishing results. Might as well just show it here. And yeah, we win. This is the top 10. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Kurt Busch, Alex Bowman, Cole Custer, BJ McLeod, Chase Sally, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, and Kevin Harvick is your top 10. You got other drivers like Martin Truex Jr., Ryan Blaney, Ryan Newman, and other drivers down there. But if you go all the way down to the bottom, which will be in a couple seconds, William Byron is the guy who was out of the race. We did say it before. 33 laps down. He was the first caution of the day. Unfortunately, you still see us burning out in the background. And I thought this was an amazing race for myself. It was kind of entertaining. It felt like a really entertaining race. It might have not been entertaining for you guys, but for the driver, this was amazing. There's the point standings. So now we take the points lead by 2 points over Brad Keselowski. I was right. We did just barely take the points lead back, and it was from Brad Keselowski. So he was actually leading the standings, which I did not think that was really actually right about that. But as we come back to the start-finish line, something I want to do more this season is parking up the start-finish line. That's something I really like to do, parking up to the flag stand. You see points, but this is just been an amazing season, an amazing win today. Absolute dominance. I hope you guys enjoy this episode. I really enjoyed it all. Episode 6. I love to see you guys watch these episodes. I know not a lot of views on each episode, but I was really hoping I could just enjoy this career mode as it keeps going on. And I thought this race was, a little bit boring, but it was just kind of dominance, showing us what we can do. Chevrolet not very happy with us, and that could be a very big silly season thing. But I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Love to see you guys for episode 7 in Texas Motor Speedway. Hope you guys enjoy kind of the new graphic thing I have done with the point standings and race results. But other than that, hope you guys have an amazing day, an amazing weekend. And if you don't see me for a while, an amazing Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody, and have a great day.